evasion. And a trifecta of boots. And the German. Overhead kick. As Fox holds him in position. Tomahawk on the table.
It's Johnny Gargano. He proved that he doesn't have the heart. He doesn't have the heart to be a champ. Johnny Gargano, I don't want to wrestle you. I don't want to five-star classic. Johnny, I want to fight you. I was in the back and I heard Rich Swann's little challenge earlier on tonight. But you gotta understand something. I wasn't stretched out. I'm not an opening guy. I'm a main eventer. I am the DRAGONGATE USA Open the Free champion. And unfortunately, I have unnaturally tight hamstrings that need to be worked out before I came out here tonight. Because you guys wouldn't want me to come out here and get injured, would you? So I stretched out my hamstrings, and actually, as a matter of fact, I'm ready to go right now. So Rich Swann, come on out here and let's do this thing.
With thousands and thousands of children write him letters and tweet him, send him Facebook messages, thanking him for being the man that he is and protecting that Open the Freedom Gate championship that he holds so dear for them. Offering his hand to the man who really once was his best friend in pro wrestling. It was Rich Swann, Johnny Gargano, and Chuck Taylor that formed Ronin when they felt they didn't have the respect of the Japanese office of DRAGONGATE. It wouldn't be allowed to be part of one of the Japanese factions. So they formed their own. They went out, they struck out, and took what they thought had coming to them. And they were successful. Johnny Gargano went from the first match in DRAGONGATE USA history to the Open the Freedom Gate champion. He has held that belt for over 600 days. And thanks to Shima's loss in Japan to Shingo last week, and from nearly 11,000 at Kobe World Hall, Johnny Gargano now the longest reigning champion in pro wrestling today. And it's clear the way you see him look at the belt, hold the belt, it has certainly done something to him over those 600 plus days that he has been the Open the Freedom Gate champion. And it was Johnny Gargano teaming with Rich Swann and Ricochet during WrestleCon weekend. DRAGONGATE six-man tag, the tradition that lived on again this year, saw Johnny Gargano's team victorious. And then that weekend we saw Johnny Gargano's true colors come out. Of course, he insisted this match be non-title. Saying Rich Swann hasn't really gotten to that level yet. Swann, of course, tearing things up in Japan the last 3 months, waiting to get his hands on Gargano. And this is his first opportunity to do that. And he did want to fight, but I'll give Rich Swann credit. As much as he wants to tear apart Johnny Gargano limb from limb, he is willing to wrestle him here at the Elks Lodge in Queens, New York. Leapfrog up and over the top goes Swann. He is super quick. Another leapfrog with ease, clearing the champion. Before connecting with the arm drag, kips right back up and connects with the drop kick. And Johnny Gargano right now may be rethinking his decision to make this a if Rich Swann holds his end up 5-star classic here in New York City. So the video from Gargano earlier in the week where he talked about his start here in Dragon Gate USA, a nobody who got an opportunity, and he says because he is a benevolent champion, he's going to give somebody an opportunity tomorrow. And there is that 4-way, 1-fall match winner gets a title shot against Gargano later on in the show. Powerbomb by Gargano, what a counter right there to Swann. As Swann elevated himself and paid the price. It will be Eita, Tomahawk TT, Tozawa, and Shima. With the winner of that match taking on Gargano in the main event for the Freedom Gate Championship. Gargano doesn't deliver that 10th blow. Instead, snapmare and a dropkick right to the back of the neck of Swann.
I'm your hero.
Telling the fans that he's their hero, and the fans here in New York, some of them anyway, agreeing with it. Oh, what a chop by Swann. And we talked about how Johnny Gargano has matured in his 4 years here in Dragon Gate USA, becoming the champ. He's dedicated himself to the sport. And there's no denying that he is the man on top of Dragon Gate USA right now, but you can't say enough about the transformation of Rich Swann as well over the past couple of years. Still just in his very early 20s. Now an international star. It's the second year in a row he has had 11,000 people captivated just by his ring entrance at the Kobe World Hall pay-per-views for Dragon Gate. And right now, Johnny Gargano manipulating the small digits of Rich Swann. And trying to dislocate the shoulder of Swann. And Swann now a mainstay on the roster in Japan for Dragon Gate, a member of World 1 International. And he has really improved, but right now, the longest reigning champion in wrestling today is putting on a bit of a clinic here. But Swann close to the ropes. Swann now has been slowed considerably as Gargano jaws with the fans. Chop to the chest. Slap to the face. Safe to say the wrestling is out the window at this point. Swann beat him with a punch. Ducks that attempt. Oh, both men went for the crossbody. on the same page there. And their ribs crack together in midair at a high rate of velocity, sending both men sprawling to the canvas. Brandon Tolley with a double count. Both men back to their feet. Pipasso is the champion charged, but nobody there. Glancing blow on that kick, and it allowed Swann to connect and then elevate himself, standing Hurricane Rana. With Gargano up on the top turnbuckle. It's amazing some of the things that Swann does that he makes look so easy. Like that right there, and landing on his feet. Come on! Well, Rich Swann has really turned himself into a well-rounded athlete inside the ring, not just a young guy with a little bit of charisma who can do some cool flips. He can do it all now. And he is certainly somebody that Gargano is going to have to take seriously. Inside the ring, rolls through, double stop right to the guts of Johnny Gargano. Swann lands on the apron. Oh, big right hand. And that buckled the knees of the champ. Huge splash off the top of Gargano. Able to roll to safety and now says that's it. Elevates Swann, making him think about it here. Swann, nice counter. Pipasso, Swann now dumped face first by the champ. Double stop right to the back. Caught him right between the shoulders there. Lawn dart, sending Swann about a third of the way across the ring of the turnbuckle for two. Gargano mouthing the words, he's dead. Swann using the ropes to try and help him back to his feet. Forearm exchange. Rolling elbow. Gargano again from the left side, connecting. Isn't this ironic? Baltimore and Cleveland slugging it out. Super kick. Discus lariat, nobody there. Super kick. Blocked. Super kick. Back and forth. Spinning into Gary, both men are down. And these two have electrified this crowd here in New York City. Swann has got Gargano in the corner. He's got the wings. Calling for the standing 450. Oh, Gargano grabbed the legs. He felt it coming. Great strategy. Rolls him up. Gargano escaped. Oh, what a counter by the champ. Nobody knows Rich Swann better than Johnny Gargano, and he just countered his best offensive weapon right there with his own. And say what you want about the ego or whatever is transformed the personality of Johnny Gargano. The fact of the matter is he is still one of the best wrestlers in the business today. And that was a perfect example of it right there. But Swann showing some guts here, make it to the ropes. Gargano can't finish him off just yet. And clearly the champ frustrated by his inability to polish off his quote-unquote best friend. Now the champ just stalking him. Left hand. And another right on the ear. Swann almost defenseless. Oh, he just spat in his face. Best friend indeed. Everybody's hero. What a kick. Swann just teeing off, but Gargano stops it. On that one, rocked the champ. Handspring, caught him. Hurts, don't it? But what a counter by Swann. Handspring into swinging DDT. 2.5 again, says Brandon Tully. Dr. Bomb for 2. Swann now looking to take a chance here. Gargano up. Gargano down. Swann in position. Huge frog splash for 2. Oh, he just pulled the ref right in front of him. Oh, Swann just got kicked low. And Gargano's got that rope around the throat of Swann, just like he beat Shingo. Oh no, come on, not like this.
Here is your winner, the Open, the Freedom Gate champion, the whole shebang, Johnny Gargano.
And another cheap win for the Open the Freedom Gate champ, Johnny Gargano, as he chokes out his former best friend. And once again, when Johnny Gargano's back is against the wall, he shows there is no low he will not stoop to become victorious. And now shaking his hand. Come on. If there is a more disingenuous human being on the face of the earth than Johnny Gargano, I defy you to tell me who it is.